Hey, what am I turning into mo? Bow. It's your boy Southside Black, aka Robin Hood Black. Turn it into mo. Yeah, Mr. Turn it into mo. And today, I want to come on here and talk to y'all about poverty mindset. Because I had a supporter I seen that I conversated with, and they was trying to find which one of my videos about I was talking about poverty mindset, and I realized that I don't think I had a video specifically talking about this, so I wanted to make one. And the way I'm gonna do it, I have 8 main points, that like 8 important key components of like going from a poverty mindset to a turning into mo mindset, like what you could do to like defeat it and stuff like that. And these are serious, like, this ain't no motivational stuff. This is like serious stuff that you could put in work and that you could think about and actually apply to your life and actually change your life. You hear me? We ain't I'm not just no motivational speaker. I ain't talking for you to get motivated for a day or two and then go back to doing what you're doing. Like, I'm actually striving to change people's lives and stuff. So hit that like button, you hear me? Go ahead and show the support. Start showing the support already, hitting that like button. And I don't want to make this video too long, so we're gonna get right into it, starting with number one. Many people in the hood or in poverty, when they see something that they can't afford, they be like, man, I can't afford that. I can't afford that. And they just automatically just say they can't afford it, and then they brain just stop working. But if you shift your mindset from, man, I can't afford that, to, how can I afford that? Let me see how I can afford it. Cause I got this, and this that been sitting there for almost a year that I don't do nothing with, that I could probably sell, and then I could have extra money and be able to buy that. Or, I'm really good at doing hair, cutting grass, or this or that. And, if I could do this, and this for a weekend, I could do that for a weekend, catch me 2-3 clients. Hey, I could afford it. So it kind of gets your brain working when you think, how can I afford this? Versus, man, I can't afford it. It makes your brain start thinking about ideas and ways to be able to afford it. So that's one important thing. Number two, I would say money is power. And I say that because when you get money, you got the power to consume, or you can produce. Or you can do both, which, technically that's what we're going to do anyway. But for the most part, when you don't have much and you trying to come out the struggle and turn it into more, you got to be more producing than you is consuming. And by that, I mean, with your money, instead of always thinking, oh man, let me go buy these clothes, these shoes, that's producing. Even your that's consuming. Even your light bill, you consuming lights and energy, your water, all of this is consumption. Retail stuff, going to the store, that's all consumption. But what are you doing to produce? You spending money on laptops or equipment? You spending money, investing money into assets, stocks, real estate, whatever. Or are you investing into your business and courses or something, so you can learn something that you love to do. You can learn how to really do it and monetize it, or something you interested in doing that could make you a wealthy person and be able to take control of your time, whatever the case may be, basically to create the life that you desire. You could use that money to help you produce those results, or you could use all of your money to consume, and it don't ever happen, because it ain't just gonna fall in your lap. You gotta make it happen. So it's something else I want to say to that too, but I ain't gonna keep rambling. I'm gonna leave it at that. Number three, I would say, think of ways to make money work for you, besides you always working for money. Because if you got money working for you, like you got money, for example, money sitting in a saving account earning 4% interest, where you getting money every month, they dropping money just for you having money in that account. That's money working for you. You might be getting a whole lot, but that's money working for you. uh basically you have a rental property that's that you renting out and cash, cash flowing. You got you some money coming in from this rental property. That's money working for you. And then you got a mortgage on it, and they paying, and they paying the rent, and paying off your mortgage and stuff. So like that's that, and you getting extra bread. Like that's money working for you. So just thinking of ways to make money work for you, because the more you have money working for you, then the less you have to trade your time and work for money, and you free up your time. You buy your time back, which is a kind of going back to thinking about how can you afford it. Kind of goes back into that, because it's like, man, if I can make this, then it frees up my time. If I can make 500 or $1,000 this week, that frees up my time, because I'm getting paid really more than what I'm getting paid in my job, or it's gonna cover my expenses for this amount of time. So you starts to free up your time, doing stuff like that. Cause it's a lot of ways to get money out here. It's a lot of services that need to be provided, products that need to be sold, created, and you just got to figure out what works for you. Everybody don't like the same things, don't have the same skill sets, same interests. So you gotta like figure out what will work for you, and that ties into your purpose and the things that you like, and stuff like that. Start paying attention to those type of things. I've made videos on that before about finding your purpose, and even on the Trump video about the tariffs and what you can do, or create your dream life. I done made videos about finding your purpose. If you want to, I'll link it or whatever somewhere. But anyway, that brings me to my fourth point, which is being stingy with your time. And not in a selfish way, but in a way where like, man, we don't have forever on this earth. We don't have forever. So you have to be selective with your time. Like, you have to spend time with family, friends, kids, whatever the case may be. And even stuff, if you like to play video games or whatever you like to do, is like, be mindful that it's some kind of balance you need to try to keep if you're trying to achieve goals. And if you're trying to achieve goals, a lot of your free time needs to be spent working to achieve those goals. Because if you playing more than you working, how you gonna ever really start to see success? If like by the time you finish doing that, the world may have been evolved into some other stuff. We don't have forever, bro. And one thing I like to say is, you can make money back, but you can't make time back. Yeah, you can't make time back. So what mission are you on? Like I said, that brought me to that point. Back to finding your purpose. What mission are you on? What do you want to accomplish within your lifetime? When you look back and you older and stuff, what do you want to look back and been having accomplished? What kind of legacy do you want to leave for your kids, your family? What do you want people to remember you by? Like, something you want to change, you want to be an advocate for change for something, you want to use your testimony to inspire others to keep going, or you want to be an advocate for this because you went through this struggle, or you went through this tragedy or whatever, and bring people together to combat and do a business or do whatever to help people in those situations, or try to prevent those situations, then do that. But have you some kind of a mission, a purpose in life, whatever that may be for you. You know what's important to you. Something that you don't like in the world, something you don't like within your family, something you don't like in your city, and you want to be able to change that. Make that your mission. Maybe others don't see that, or may not have that vision. You may be the person that they waiting on to fulfill that and fix that problem. Number 5, I would say it kind of ties into number 4 about your mission. It's like you riding in a car and you don't have no destination. You just roaming around, but eventually you're gonna be ran out of gas, and that gas is equal your time. In this situation, you gonna be ran out of time. So it's like when you get in that car, you have the opportunity to go anywhere. Like, why would you choose to go nowhere? Just roam around until you run out of gas. Like, go somewhere, go do something, and whatever that destination it is, enjoy the whole journey, and go to whatever destination that is. But you have to like define that destination. You have to define what it is that you want to stand for. What do you want to accomplish and achieve? And where do you see yourself in 5, 10, 20 years and stuff like that? Like, what kind of change do you want to see? So have a destination, have a purpose, have a mission in life. Number 6, now you really getting into it, and that's having that turning into more mindset. When you got that turning into more mindset, you thinking growth in all aspects of life, right? So when you get money, like I said, you can have a little fun or whatever, do whatever, recreational, leisure, whatever, but you have to prioritize. And you have a little money, you got to turn into more mindset. Okay, what I got this, I'm saving this up, because I could use this as a down payment on a house. I could use this for if I see a sale on some stocks or crypto that I like, that I've been eyeing, or to get this equipment that I need. I could save up to get this equipment. I could do this. I could do that. When it comes to money, when it comes to your time, man, you ain't ever have to say you bored, because there's always things you could do as long as you have a purpose and mission in life. Man, I could be researching. I could be learning about this, because this is something you passionate about doing. So you gonna want to learn about this. You passionate about technology or whatever the case may be. AI. You want to learn how to be a hacker, or you want to learn to be a crypto, whatever. Whatever the case may be, you could be researching this stuff. You could be learning and reading about this stuff. You could be listening to podcasts, listening to audio books. You could be doing things to help yourself grow when it comes to your time. Another thing, health. Hey, you can literally invest some of your time could be invested into your health by you exercising, so you can be in shape, so you could live longer and be healthier. You turning it into more. You eating healthier, so you can produce better results in your body. That's turning it into more. You sacrificing right now for a greater later. So when I say turning into more, it's deeper than like money. That's what I be meaning. It's like in all aspects of life, you have a growth mindset, not a poverty mindset. You got to turn it into more mindset. Okay, how can I turn this situation into more? Whatever the case may be, something bad may have happened that you feel like is bad. Maybe it was saving you from something, and something worse happening or something. Or maybe this is what happened as a sign, so it could show you your way or your path. And if you can't seem to find time, or if it may be boring to do these types of things, one thing I learned from Ty Lopez is to integrate your life. So, for example, I do some things like I be on the treadmill, right? And the treadmill, you jogging and running, and it's just boring and stuff. You can listen to an audiobook or a podcast or whatever, or you can even watch your favorite TV show while you on the treadmill, if that's what it takes. You go put a tablet on the thing, have it, and you watching your favorite TV show while you jogging, or even walking at a faster pace, whatever. And now you being entertained and you exercising at the same time. That's integrating. Or playing basketball. You getting a lot of good exercising in, and you having fun at the same time. That's integrating. So just making it to where it's fun for you to want to do it, whatever that may look like for you. Because like I said, we all different individuals. We all human, but we have different experiences, different interests, different things we like and stuff like that. So you have to find yourself and figure out these things for you, because only you know you best. For the most part, at least that's how it should be. Maybe you got somebody next to you that could see and learn you better, but for the most part, You know what you like and don't like, what you comfortable with, not comfortable with, what you passionate about, not passionate about. You should know these things. Like, I ain't saying like you should know them at a certain point in life. I'm just saying like these are the things that you as a human being should be able to, or should strive to be able to want to know about yourself, because that's you, and you don't want to live nobody else's life. You want to live your life. Don't have people telling you, man, I think you should do this. You should do this because this what I did when I was young. That's them. They like that. You might be miserable doing that, but they love that. They enjoy doing that. So you have to figure out what it is for you. That's what I be meaning. So I ain't gonna go too much long about that. Let me get on to my number 7, and that's kind of going back to what I said about going down your path. Like if something bad happened, it might be a sign, or a pivot point to where you might have thought it was a roadblock, that was something bad happening, but no, it was a roadblock so it could detour you and put you on your right path. And by that, it's like there's a lot of things going on in the world. Different people is doing different things, right? But your calling may be this one thing that ain't nobody else doing, or ain't nobody else good at doing this, but you may love doing this. You may be the best at this thing, whatever this thing may be. You may be the best person that ever do it, but you'll never know if you don't go down your path. If you trying to follow this other person's path because of they did it and they was successful by this age, that's them. You have to live your life, and that's what I be meaning. So it's like going down and trying to find your path. If you stand focused on things and finding yourself, learning about things, and having this turning into more mindset, the universe have a way of guiding you down the right path. I'm living witness to this. I don't want to make the video too long, so I ain't gonna go too much into that, but my belief is the universe have a way of guiding you down the right path. As long as you focus on the right things and you on a positive route, because you're on a negative route, the universe also got a way of bringing that negativity to you. You on that positive route, putting positive energy out, that the universe have a way of bringing that positive energy back to you. And if you focus and you don't have all this negativity around you and you focus on the right things, it's gonna come back to you. The right people, you're gonna meet the right people, you're gonna be in the right places at the right time, and you're gonna run across the right book or the right person and read this right video at the right time, and things gonna constantly elevate and help you get closer and closer to achieving whatever it is you want to achieve. And you could been achieve this, and now you're on the next step. Hey, it's gonna trigger a chain of events, and it's gonna all start with you focusing on your path, your mission in life. That's big. That's like the center of everything. I feel like is your mission in life, because you got that mission in life, and you know what you're going for, right? This what I'm striving to achieve. So when things pop up and you know you're on your focus and you trust in the higher power to guide you there, and you doing the things that you, if somebody come with a distraction, hey, I got this, we can do this, can you do this and this and that, you like, bro, that's not my passion. I'm not passionate about it. I don't even like doing that. It's gonna help you make decisions easier. You already know this what you're doing, this what you want to do, this is what your calling is, and it's like it'll help you make easier decisions. So in the beginning, you might have to start doing things just to experiment. If different opportunities popping up and you trying to experiment, because that's what that helps you find your purpose, your path. Getting that experience. Because if you ain't ever do it, how you know if you like it or not? So you might do something. For example, somebody may get you to come. Let's say, I don't know. Let's say clean a house. Clean a house, for example. Now you clean this house, and they over there. You see somebody over there doing electrical work, and you like, man, you know what? I always found it interesting how energy work, or how this work, and you do this and wire things up, man. How you do, and that might lead you to getting into that industry. Now you in this industry all because you was paying attention and on the things that you like, and that might take you to some whole other stuff. You might end up doing your own business around that, or getting a job doing that, and eventually getting your own business. And now you then grew the business to where you could sit back now and got employees and stuff like that. And now you got money working for you besides you working for money. See, this is the type of things that I be meaning. So I don't want to make the video too long. I'm going to keep going. I got one more point to make. And that's, don't be a victim. Back to what I said about if something bad happened, that could be derailing you to your path, your purpose, or saving you from something that could have been, bad that was about to go on. It could have been saving you from something. It could be a wreck or anything. And whatever the case may be, whatever your situation may be, you could be the lowest of the lowest, right? It's always it's people that's in much worse situations than you. You may be like, oh, I ain't got the newest car. Yeah, man, I'm feeling bad. It's some people that ain't got no car at all. You complaining, oh man, I'm tired of spending money to fit this car fixed. It's people ain't got no car. You hear me? People that's homeless out here ain't got no house, no nothing, and you people complaining because you ain't got the biggest house or this and that and this and that. It's people in jail, not coming home, not ever coming home, and you have the freedom to go change your situation. My point is, man, there's people that's in way worse situations. There's people in a graveyard that love to trade places with you. So you got the opportunity to change that. So don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted. And the struggle is temporary. Don't let it defeat you. Your life could change in a week, but most likely it won't just fall in your lap. You gotta take some kind of action. Some kind of action. So that's what I be meaning, like when I say don't be a victim. Like, use that as fuel to help you change whatever the situation may be. All right, I went through this. Okay, I learned from it. Maybe it was a lesson. It's getting me angry enough or more frustrated so I could change my situation. This gotta be changed. Like, I don't like this. I don't like dealing with this. And now all of a sudden, your life start changing. You start getting in the right places, meeting the right people, and elevating in life. And now you done turned it into more. And now you like, man, yeah, I could be an advocate for this because I went through this. This what I was a survivor of. You hear me? I had to go through this, and that. So now you showing other people how to turn it into more from that situation. You being that advocate, man. I was down low. I ain't had, you hear me, nothing, sleeping in the car. Whatever the case may be, you had to do. You hear me? So that's all I really got to say about a poverty mindset. Now y'all don't have a poverty mindset no more. Y'all got to turn it into more mindset. Remember that, as long as you got to turn it into more mindset, you gonna get through it, man. You hear me? So I don't want to make this video too much longer. If you like this video, let me know you like it. Comment, let me know your thoughts. You hear me? Share the video with somebody who you might help change somebody's life by simply sharing the video. You hear me? And leave your thoughts down below, and definitely don't forget to turn it into more. Turn it into more. Turn it into more. Stack it, flip it, turn it into more. La. Go get that dough and we gon' turn it into more. We up and go and we gon' turn it into more. We make that cash flow and then we turn it into more. No, we ain't running low cause we gon' turn it into more.